What's going on, Colts Nation? I appreciate you joining me for another video where we're talking more about undrafted free agents. We started with quarterback Keaton Slovis in the last one. Now we're going to talk about another quarterback, Jason Bean, somebody that I hadn't heard about until we signed him and I started looking into all these guys. And this is somebody that's kind of interesting from everything that he brings, right? He played at North Texas for 3 seasons and then Kansas for 3 seasons. He completed 62.3% of his passes in 2023 for 2,130 yards, 18 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Okay, and this is a guy that's 6'3, 205. He's a really good athlete. Like when you talk about his athletic score for Jason Bean, he comes in at 7.42 with relative athletic score, but a lot of that is held down by his size, right? He's 6'1 and a half, 196, so not very big. But for what he brings, he runs a 4.55, so he has the speed, and he has a 30.5-inch vertical with an almost 10-foot broad jump. So not great explosiveness, but definitely has some explosiveness that can continue to get worked on. This is somebody that I could see, being a practice squad kind of guy, an emergency quarterback kind of guy, right? Maybe this is a conversation you start bringing up. Is Ellinger's spot on the team in jeopardy? That's definitely quite, or maybe because of new quarterback rule, people are going to want to keep 4 quarterbacks on the roster, right? You have Ellinger and Jason Bean on the practice squad, but then every Sunday you can have Ellinger be the emergency quarterback, and then when Ellinger's contract runs out and he goes somewhere else, Jason Bean, and then you can figure it out from there. Whatever the Colts decide to do. But there's also, some talk out there, some stuff that I saw about Jason Bean was a possibility of him, possibly transitioning into a type of role where he's more of a Swiss Army knife because of the kind of athlete he is, because of how good he is with the ball in his hand, right? He has a strong arm for a quarterback. But in terms of accuracy, in terms of being like a pure passer, he's not that, right? Anthony Richardson can run, but he's a really good passer. And that's just not the case with Jason Bean, at least not right now. He needs to develop in that regard, but he's a really good athlete and really good with the ball in his hands. Just needs to be able to keep from fumbling the ball, but he's able to do a lot with the ball in his hands. So there is a possibility that he tries to get transition into, a returner, a special teamer. Maybe he tries to do some stuff at receiver, something along those lines, try to transition into something else to land on a team. But as a quarterback, it's just because of what he brings as an athlete, it's smart to have him stay back and be on the practice squad, stay back, possibly be the emergency quarterback, because in this system, right, the read option, Steichen system, vertical passing system, again, he has the arm strength, might not be accurate, but he definitely has the arm strength to throw vertically. So if things go awry, and we absolutely have to, I think this is a decent option to keep around, to start developing and to have around as possibly being that long-term backup to Anthony Richardson. And so that's kind of what I'm thinking right now as I've looked into him. Somebody that I think would just be interesting to continue to have around. Of course, I'd like to know your opinion on this, and we're going to continue talking undrafted free agents. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and have notifications turned on as we continue to release these videos. Of course, I appreciate you stopping by for another video. As always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and go Colts.